now when I make music, now when I make music and I just avoid cursing in the first place, I literally don't have to worry about placements or
Right. Like I
not.
said,
Yeah,
if your songs aren't already radio ready.
exactly. Because then people got to go back in and blur out curses. It's like, you know what? It's
It's
so much
easier if I could
easier.
just write and think of better words besides cuss words anyway.
Increases my flow of
It
my
increases
pen,
your value, your versatility, your lyricism,
where I can be played. There's a ton of things. So I'm
all
like,
that. Yeah, bro.
yeah,
Okay, so now you ain't got no cursing in your. Okay, let's throw that into some licensing deals. You feel me?
exactly. And that's definitely the next thing. But what I want to talk about today is the metaverse and kind of a little bit of what we was talking about today. But I want to first go with your take, bro. Like, what's your take on the metaverse in terms of music? I know you don't really have the best reservations on it, but in terms of music, like where do you think is going to catapult, like like the artist?
It that honestly depends on the music industry itself. I feel like I feel like I feel like the major labels and the major industry plants, you feel me? Like I feel like that group will already, do what it's gonna do anyway with the metaverse. They're already plugged in, so Zuckerberg's gonna hit them up, right? Because
Mm-hmm.
you feel me. But I think as a whole, including like the independent artists and stuff, it's really what we make it. You feel me? Like there's a blank. We could do whatever we want. There's no rules. It's all digital. Like we can literally write the rules and write the playbook if we want, because there's nothing there right now.
Do you think it's going to be beneficial to people that really don't have a fan base?
If they put enough time and effort, and you feel me, like it's going to take money in order to make it something that the regular independent artist might be able to benefit from. Because if it keeps going the way it's been going, I can't imagine artists getting paid any more for their music being used within the metaverse.
So I read something today that was like, obviously we see what Zuckerberg is trying to do for like the artists. I'm not going to shout it out on this podcast because I already have my feelings that he's using AI to
Yeah,
start.
listen, we both
Yeah,
know.
yeah. I feel like he's watching startup companies just like digital, and he's stealing ideas, and he's been doing it for a while. But I read something today on Yahoo Finance that the metaverse is actually going to be tracking everything that you do while you are in it, and that's why I think it's definitely beneficial for him to try to move an entire world into his own world that he creates.
Yeah, is definitely. And like I said, um, those artists that have the means to do so um, should align themselves with people that are gonna, that are familiar with that realm. You feel me? Like getting nerdy is only gonna benefit artists in the future. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Understanding computers and coding and the metaverse and cryptocurrency, that's only gonna help artists, especially the independent ones.
At least for the people that wanna you know that want to actually take advantage of what's going on in this time. I know a lot of people are going to wait, and that's why I think it's like the metaverse is really going to benefit people who are creative.
Plugged in.
I like what Travis Scott did with his Fortnite performance. I think that was brilliant, and I think we're going to see a lot of that. We're going to
Yeah,
see
I mean,
a
I've
lot of
seen
that.
Tinashe did some stuff while COVID was going on, some virtual performances. Like different
Oh,
artists have
really?
been doing that. You feel me? So like
Yeah.
it's not like it's like we've already been doing it low key, but
Mm-hmm.
I think where we're really gonna see it is like, you know how these artists are now building their own virtual like realms, basically, right? Their
Yep.
own houses, their own virtual cities.
Yep.
Like Illmind's already got his like virtual studio, and he's been hosting events in there. Like people are using it, and the great thing about it is there's no rules, but you do need to know something about it or know somebody that knows something about it to get your shit. Like, you feel me?
Yeah. Here's what I see about it. I think it's a good thing and it's a bad thing. It's a good thing because you can connect with people a lot faster. And it's kind of easier. I can just be inside of my pajamas, come to one of your like performances, talk to you, do whatever. But you're not gonna get that organic, meaningful touch as when you captivate somebody by performing live. Now, I did mention to
Yeah.
you earlier that I don't think that everything's just gonna shift to the metaverse. I think it's gonna be a mixture of both.
Have they done like a VR like silent disco before?
No, but I think we can. I mean, probably they have, but just like I was telling you earlier, right? I said, hey, you'll be at the grocery store and you'll click your, like your VR glasses, and
Your Google glasses.
right, and then you'll see that, oh, Cardi B is actually virtually shopping inside of your grocery store, and there's a ton of people in their own virtual headsets there to see Cardi B, and people are seeing you on her live stream in the metaverse as she's walking around looking for, I don't know,
No,
peanut butter,
no.
something random.
Now, do you? I'll tell you one thing. I ain't paying for Facebook.
Do you think he's gonna charge? I don't think he's gonna charge people.
He's got to get money somewhere. I mean, obviously,
What? Do you know?
He's got ad space.
Do you
He's
know?
gonna have hella ads within that shit.
Do you know what the
Like,
advertisement
even in your VR, you're gonna
revenue
be
is gonna
getting
be?
subliminal messages, bro. Like,
He's not charging. Do you know what the advertisement revenue is gonna be, or for you to like, put a house somewhere in the metaverse? What you'll have to pay or what you'll have to leverage for that? If anything, I think he's gonna pay. I think he's trying to pay people to stay on Facebook because he realizes that his reputation is getting so terrible. But it's like, okay, well, now let's give you all these perks. Now let's pay you if you upload a certain amount of reels or a certain amount of Facebook videos. Let's do as much as we can to keep you guys on this platform, because we see that if we don't do that, you guys are gonna vanish.
it's gonna die.
Yeah, it's kind of just like,
Eventually,
now we got to change.
Listen. Look, Facebook will die eventually.
Facebook as we know it.
It might, right. They're trying to rebrand, right? Because, aside from Facebook and Instagram, before that, like, social media apps and websites didn't really last. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And now this one's, stood the stand. It's withstood time. You feel me? It's been what? I don't know. When was Google or when was Facebook? When did that start? 2007?
Let's look. I'll tell you right now when Facebook was founded. I'll tell you right now.
Because, yeah, I mean,
2004.
Honestly, 2004.
Yeah.
That's when it was founded.
Mm-hmm.
Feels like it was later than that, but no,
it definitely felt like it was later than that, but I don't think it really got.
I don't think people started really using it till about 2007.
Yeah, like 2006, like 2007.
Yeah, because that's when I got on it.
He was still in college in 2004 and 2005, so he definitely coded most of that while he was still in college.
But yeah, well, anyway, so they're going through the rebrand. Eventually, I still think Facebook will die. I think better technology, better apps. I think better coding will come along. and I think eventually there will be some platform with like ultra realistic detail, right? Like
They have a user base though, and that's the thing. They not only have a user base, but they also, like they have like the money to like slow things down if they wanted to. And that's
yeah.
that's that's kind of the whole thing when it comes to like Facebook is that all right, there's 7.7 billion people on Earth, and at least 3 billion people are on Facebook. At least that's what they calculate. I don't know if that's accounts made or
I
something
don't
like
know how
that.
many people are still active.
Right. People well, but look at this though.
But are they including people that are on Instagram?
Yeah, hold on. They're including Instagram, WhatsApp, Telegram, and any other product that they have, bro. We're really talking at least a quarter of the population is using a
Almost
Facebook
half.
product.
Almost half.
Exactly. And now you're saying you're gonna bring all of those products into the metaverse. Everyone's gonna be hooked into it at once. But like I said before, I don't think it's gonna happen all at once. It's not like we're all gonna be inside a 3D world like like the one behind me right away. I think it's gonna be, some of
It's
it's
going to
in
be a long time.
yeah, some of it's in real life, some of it's gonna be or like just like a post I saw. What if we're already in the metaverse, right? We're clearly talking to each other through these Zoom calls and stuff like that. It's just gonna become more immersive over time.
Yeah,
Know what
I
I'm
mean
saying?
that'll require our technology to improve.
Hey, we aren't people looking for more ways to virtually record and have studio sessions? Somebody's
Yeah,
gonna solve that issue, and then it's gonna get easy. And then you don't.
it's more of an input output issue.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what that problem is. It's inputs and outputs. That's really the issue. You know what I'm saying? If you're using the same speakers for for playing the music back as you are for to send the audio over, it's gonna cause issues.
Someone's gonna solve that issue, especially with the gaming getting more popular.
I hope so.
All that's gonna happen is that most of our time, even as an artist or a creator or a fashion brand, doesn't matter what you are, you're probably gonna spend most of your time in the metaverse, maybe just trying to market your stuff and get it heard or get it seen. Or trust me, bro, we already spend so much time in front of our phones. What's gonna change when it comes to the metaverse? I don't think anything is gonna change. And I can guarantee you, Facebook is going to probably work on releasing some kind of hardware on top of like the Oculus that they already have, some kind of hardware that can be interchangeable or replace your iPhone.
Question: Do you see Facebook coming out with like a console? I say Facebook. Meta. Do you see a console coming out from Meta in the future?
Like
Like
a
Xbox
gaming
or
console?
PS? Like Xbox or PlayStation?
No,
No?
nah. Mm-mm.
Because that's what I think. Because I could see that, honestly.
I mean, it's
And didn't
possible.
Amazon just drop like a MMORPG?
Sorry, say it again.
They just dropped like their own version of like RuneScape or World of Warcraft.
Oh yeah, they're definitely gonna do that, but they're
No,
doing
they already did
something.
it. I'm saying Amazon already did that.
Oh yeah, but what Facebook's doing is I think they're allowing people to build their own games on top of the metaverse. I think see this is what he's doing, and it's kind of just like showing his ass a little bit. Like he tried the thing with Libra, but dropping his own cryptocurrency. The only problem with the cryptocurrency is that it was going to be backed by like 100 companies. So basically, like it was really going to be the companies that were going to benefit from it. People shot that down. Nobody was like like supporting it. It got a lot of bad press. He totally took it off the market. Then he changed the name of it, and now he's creating Meta, even though Facebook's not gonna change, but
No, they're
Meta,
gonna have meta coins.
yeah, Meta is now is basically the same Libra coin. It's gonna be backed by all of that. Meta is just to extract data from people so that the companies can use it in a much bigger and broader way. So you're basically saying, hey, build your world on top of us, but we're really going to control everything. Now there's going to be people that's going to compete and have better products, because I think that, like, the problem with Mark Zuckerberg is that he's trying to do too much. So it's like,
Definitely, he's trying to do too much.
yeah, like you're already branded as Facebook in people's heads. People are going to use your products. Obviously, you have a quarter of the
But nobody's.
population.
I think they should have kept the name. I don't know.
What, Facebook?
Yeah,
Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. If
but
they
I think if they kept Facebook, they would most certainly die off.
if they was to sell Facebook and move Facebook over to maybe Google or something, let's just, like, hypotheticals, they would probably gain better press. But anything Mark touches at this point, it's like, first of all, let me say this: the dude is incredible with how he does things, but people are skeptical of him because he has a skeptical history. And
Well,
now
it's
that
because his app controls everything. For fuck's
yeah,
sakes.
and he doesn't he like and he doesn't
I
try to
feel like
change
he
it.
doesn't grasp what kind of what kind of power that really is. Like, you have access to everyone's information. Like, that is a huge responsibility.
That he
You
messes
get
up
a
every
hack in
time.
your system, you get a hack in your system, it's fucking up billions of people.
And he does it every time. He does it every single time. So I don't trust it. I'm gonna use it for what I use it for, but I definitely know that I'll be utilizing other meta
Look,
worlds.
I don't need to escape reality, even though this reality is shitty.
Bro, it's gonna happen anyway.
I'll play a video game, but I don't need that VR shit.
It's gonna happen anyway, bro. it's
I know it's
it's
gonna happen, but
inevitable.
I'm not buying into it.
I'm
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 cool with I'm cool with the virtual worlds and shit like that, but I don't. If I gotta plug into
no.
virtual reality, I don't want it, bro.
I mean, I'm ready to disconnect and go off grid. But I know that the time to go off grid will come at a time. You know what I'm saying? It's something that we got to transition and get ready to do. So it's just like I'm kind of just getting prepared
Just
for it.
passing the time.
The same way we had to adjust to the mandates for however people had adjusted to the mandates. You feel me? Like,
Yep.
they managed to do that. This is going to be one of those things that people are going to adjust to. I think they're definitely going to, push for politicians to try to, get more lockdowns, and more lockdowns is going to be more increased uh usages on these digital worlds. Um, and yeah, bro, I mean, we've been knew that a digital world was coming. That's why we are literally on something called digital. You know what I'm saying? Like, we know that, but we also see that, something that is supposed to serve as freedom for the creators is actually going to be mass slavery. And that could be me being pessimistic, but I don't see how tracking your every location inside of the metaverse is a good thing. Especially when there's other platforms, gaming platforms, virtual platforms, metaverse platforms like Decentraland, which is also a cryptocurrency, and you're totally, like, super anonymous. You plug in, plug out how you want, and, like, you're in full control of your own cryptocurrency. At least to my knowledge, I didn't do too much research on them, so it's kind of just like,
I feel you.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't know, bro. It's a very confusing time to be alive, to say the least.
and then trying to like make your own path in this space and trying to navigate this space is pretty difficult. But
Shoot, we're
read,
worried
read,
about
read.
what's happening down here, and we got people up in the sky, out in space.
People out in space, people, and I just,
Yo, okay, so this might be me being paranoid, but we got this race for space going on. Not everybody on Earth is going to be able to go to space.
of course not. Of course not.
Not even a of like fraction, like literally not even 1% will make it to space.
Till this day, less than 30 people have been in space.
What was that?
I said till this day, less than 30 people have been in space.
Right. But when the time comes and we need to go up there and go find somewhere else, like those colonies are going to be small.
Those colonies are going to be all of the rich people and their families and their blood descendants.
I can see. I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't be surprised if they started like a hotel up there, right? A real bougie hotel, right, outside the atmosphere, basically.
That'll be the first thing that they do, because obviously people are not going to be ready to just go there and live.
We're not always going to go to the space station or the moon, but some. What's the other guy that just
Musk?
Who? Not him.
Bezos, Elon Musk.
Nah, the other one, Richard Branson, I think it was.
Okay.
I could see him doing some shit like that.
See,
I don't see Bezos and I don't see Musk doing a hotel.
I'm not gonna lie.
They're gonna be worried with bigger. Musk is worried about the Mars colony.
I don't want to jump into the conspiracy bag as of yet, but part of me feels like no one's ever literally cracked real space. Like we went into like high different altitudes where there's less sunlight, but
you don't think people have actually got into the moon?
I don't think people are really landing on planets. I don't think people are really landing.
Here's the thing. Personally, I believe the exact opposite. I believe we've been on the moon, and I believe we've been on Mars before. When I say we, I say I listen. It would not surprise me if there was some black ops going on. You know, some deep secret with the Air Force.
Let me leave you with this. Listen.
Space Force didn't come out of nowhere.
Let me leave you with this. 1969, we went to the moon.
Supposedly, allegedly.
It took it for the amount of code it took to program the spaceship is way less or way more simple than the code it takes to program your iPhone. And we supposedly don't have the technology to fly back to the moon. This is not a quote from me. This is a quote from NASA. That's all I'm going to say. Drops my.
I feel you.
So we were more scientifically advanced to fly to the moon in 1969 than we are in 2021. Got it. Cool.
I will say it sounds fishy, right? But maybe that's just what they want us to think, too.
This is how I think about it. When a girl starts sounding fishy, do I trust it after that?
No.
Nah. So once someone starts sounding fishy even once, I don't trust it after that. So if I want to give...
I don't think Space Force came out of nowhere. I know they've been covering up... We know they've been covering up UFOs for a very long time.
I'm not saying people not in the sky. I just don't know if they're really on another planet or really in deep space. I don't know, man.
But maybe that's just this. Maybe that's just this dimension too.
That's a good point. One thing that I wanted to highlight, though, right? So there's an emphasis on the creator. And I want to dive in deep into this right now because a lot of the we're in this world where the blue collar person was the one that was the breadwinner. We got into the modern revolution and the modern industrialization, and then it became the person who was smart enough to put together a company and just do whatever they had to do to build. Now I see that even going to college and getting certified inside of certain fields, you're not even going to be able to work a job because of this world that's coming. But the creator is now able to monetize from sitting at home just creating. And now they're trying to continuously incentivize this person And it's like every content creator is low key in a modern day 360 deal.
Well, yeah, because look, people spend their time at work doing a boring ass job if they are working, right? A boring, mind numbing piece of crap job, right? People want to escape onto their phones.
Okay,
People
but
want
look,
to disconnect. They want
but
to see
look,
this fake life that they think they got.
but look, you're creating all this content. You're the reason why someone goes on their phone and stays stuck on their phone because you're making this content. But you're not necessarily earning what you should be earning
Right.
based off of the value. Like there's a reason why Facebook is looking at billions of dollars every quarter, right? Hundreds of billions of dollars per year. It's the content that's being posted on their platform. Facebook isn't posting this content, but they're not sharing the revenue with the creators the way they should. Now that might be impossible. That might be an impossible task to solve, or it just might not be in their
It all
business
comes
model.
down to algorithms.
It comes down to algorithms, but it really comes down to decision making, and then the decisions make the algorithms, and then the algorithms make the people.
Yeah, the algorithms are nothing without the inputs.
Exactly.
Somebody put those pieces of data in there so that the algorithms would function in such a way.
And
The reason why people want to Facebook wants it to be a certain way so that they can detect on certain things and flag accounts a certain way. Very hypersensitive. I post 2 comments. If I got a curse word in there, if I got anything that could be remotely considered an insult, they're gonna flag it before it posts and say, "Are you sure you want to comment this?" It's similar to other posts that have been reported.
that's definitely going to happen inside the metaverse. Get your entire character deleted for getting into a
Literally,
back and
like
forth with someone.
that's censorship right there.
Yeah. I'm
It's only
not
gonna get worse.
I'm not very fond of what they're gonna do with the metaverse when I look at what they do with Facebook and with Instagram, and I'm kind of surprised that they don't do that to WhatsApp. Now, if they do allow total freedom, I will love because Mark Zuckerberg does have a chance to make this right. He does have a chance to make this one of the greatest things that he's ever done, or he can mess this up the way he's messed up just about everything else. So it's kind of
Or
just
he could do some half-ass shit.
yeah, it's kind of just like looking at him and see like, all right, Mark, like you do have an opportunity now to
You
prove
are a
yourself.
smart man. You're a genius, and you feel me? You got a lot of power and a lot of potential. You might be stealing other people's ideas, but
Or
do them
buying them out.
justice.
Yeah, like all right, dog,
Do
like
them
you do have a
justice at
chance.
least. At least take them out and fully execute it. You feel me?
Like, all right, Mark. So like you feel me? Like you got a chance to make this right. Let's see what you do. Do you make this right, or do you go hard on censorship, governance? Oh, the government's cracking down on people in the metaverse and this, that, and the third. Like you're
No,
cracking down on what happens in game.
you're gonna have cops popping into your virtual reality.
Oh, you called someone fat. You broke our community guidelines. We must ban your account from entering into any of these worlds
Like
for the next.
your screen just goes black.
Yeah.
Talk
And
about a blackout.
okay, and now look at this, right?
And they have the power to do that.
Look at this, right? You're a creator. You're making your living off of posting videos or music or whatever it is to the metaverse. But all of your fans are paying you through the metaverse. And then they ban your account because you call somebody fat. Now you're not making any money and you're banned.
No, let's say it's not because you called someone fat. Let's say it's because you posted something where you're just talking, literally just talking, right? Maybe you went live or whatever, and you're just talking about some stuff. Maybe you smoked a joint before and you're stoned out of your mind, right? And you're just talking. And Facebook hears you say something that could be considered like misinformation, so it flags it. Or you could be bringing up some sort of conspiracy theory and then they flag it. Like, that's going to happen commonly.
Woo!
And if you don't think the government's in cahoots with them to track our activity now, just wait.
Of course, bro. Of course, bro. Come on now. Of course they are. It's all about control. It's an illusion of freedom, bro. The thing about blockchain is that when it's done correctly, it really does give people freedom. It gives people true freedom. But the problem is that they're not trying to incentivize people into true freedom. That was never their goal. The goal,
no, because that's only the facade.
well,
that's the facade. That's what that's a facade of capitalism.
For the blockchain builder, it's a surety. But for the people who already have the capital and are picking this stuff up, they're really just trying to emulate, but find ways and avenues that they can still maintain control. And
if that means that they've got to outlaw certain ones or outlaw, and the fact that because we live in New York State means I can't buy Shiba without doing some jumps and through some hoops, like that's messed up.
And I can't run any advertisements that talk about cryptocurrency.
Oh, because we live in New York.
I think it's just me just on Facebook. Like if you're talking about cryptocurrency, oh, that's definitely gonna be a thing. You can't use Bitcoin here in this metaverse. You have to use Meta. You can't use Shiba Coin over here. Or
I see mad people posting on their stories about like crypto and all that.
And then NFTs. Oh God, you think Facebook's about to let people freely move around with their NFTs?
You gotta mint your NFT. You gotta mint your NFT with them.
I mean, maybe. I mean, look, hold on. Like, you feel me? I'm still gonna give him a chance because there's a possibility.
They don't want you going off of their metaverse. They don't want people logging out. They want to keep you logged in as long as possible.
There's a possibility that he could do this right. It's possible. It's possible.
I'd say with like great confidence that I'm not holding my breath. Like I personally, I don't think he. I don't think. I don't think he could do it even if he wanted to do it the right way. Not because he's not smart enough, but because of so many other entities involved.
Right.
Things are going to happen a certain way. Which is, it's unfortunate, but that's the way it is. I mean,
man, let's talk about merch, man. Screw Mark Zuckerberg. I ain't feeling him.
Talking about merch.
People that's in the group chat know why. I'm not even going to talk about it. We just going to see how it's going to play out. I'm not giving that no publicity.
Question. Does your heat press allow you to like load it from the back, like from the front?
Yeah.
Like you can slide the shirt on and then mine can't.
I know I definitely sent you a link to my exact heat press when I was putting you on.
Is it the Planet Flame?
Yeah. Is it Planet Flame? Yeah.
Nah, there's two things that are, I can't, like you open up the bottom of the shirt and you can slide it on.
Mm-hmm. maybe not all the way,
Yeah.
but a good amount.
Is that how you typically do it? Or do you just put it on top?
No, I kind of just like lay it. I kind of like I lay it, you know, the front of the shirt and the back of the shirt is already pressed down against each other. I lay it down and I press it. I don't like I don't like put the shirt around the base of the heat press. No, I don't do that. You don't have to do that.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's kind of like it's like if you're trying to press
Because
a
I was looking
big
at
image.
some of these videos of these dudes showing like there's like yeah, it's like they'll put the shirt on upside down basically.
Yeah, I mean, everyone has their own style to it. It's kind of what works for you. But I'm someone that
I get the feeling that they're set up to be optimal for speed
yeah,
on the videos that I was watching. Like
and
they're
it's
set
really
up
easy.
so that they can get it on lined up real quick, press it and go. Like, but that's the type of time I'm trying to get on. I'm trying to be able to, knock out 10, 15 orders in an hour.
Yeah, bro. As long as you have your process set up. So this is a perfect time for an advertisement whenever my screen wants to load up. Not sure if you can see it, but this is Digital Shop for those of you guys who are still
Yeah, see
watching this
it.
far in.
Oh, there it goes.
This is Digital Shop. So as we're talking about merchandise, if you have merchandise, if you have a brand as well, you can actually start selling your products on Digital Shop. If you do not have your own merchandise, once you sign up, we do connect you with printers, vendors, and wholesale manufacturers so that you can find products, source products, design them, and get them on your store. Merchandise, products, having a brand is very important if you want to grow yourself as an artist. Most artists eat off of merchandise and clothing, but if you want to just look at how certain kinds of artists have grown tremendously, just take a look at Rihanna. Let's just take a look at Drake. Take a look at Kanye. What makes them the artists in which they are and why they are so wealthy is because they are selling a tangible product. So when you come to digital, we make that easy for you to sell a tangible product, but not only that, to actually bundle it with your music so that people can enjoy the best of both worlds. They can enjoy your brand and get your music to come with it. So while you're here on digital, you can take a look at some of the products that are already on here and being sold on here, and you can do the same exact thing. So quick little plug, shameless. Um, oh, actually, you know what? I was just sharing Digital Shop. I should probably talk about the digital link page as well now because now we have it so that if you have a digital account, just like Linktree, we have the um, digital link page where you can put all of your links on one page. Super dope if you want to be able to just link everyone to maybe your YouTube, your digital shop page, your music page, anything that you kind of have going on. Show off your playlist. For me, I list a couple things here. I also show my crypto courses that I teach. So it's definitely a good thing to, utilize. For those of you guys that can see, this is my digital link page. So just, digital.com/Mwosa. For you, it could be, your own name, and then you can have all of these links here. So check it out. If you want to be able to create it, simply just hit your little drop down right here. Go to your add link over here, and then you will be able to add anything that you need to add. So
Fire.
that's the end of my plugs. But yeah, bro. So, just like talking about the merch and tapping into like the merchandise game, one thing is that, people really, I at least have underestimated it, is the amount of money you can make when you sell people a tangible product. And I think, as just artists, that business component needs to start being something that we discuss a lot more because truth be told, a lot of artists are not making any money off of their music at all. And it's like,
Not off streams.
yeah, just living off
If they're
streams.
selling their music outright, they might be.
They might be, but how do we get people to grow interest? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Well, whatever Toy Lanes did recently with that NFT idea, I mean, he made a mill and then some.
another conversation we should get into the NFTs when it comes to selling things.
And
Now,
which is ironic because those aren't even tangible.
well, hold
But
on, hold
people
on
will
now,
buy them.
hold on now. I had
It
a
doesn't just have
conversation.
to be tangible, though. That's the thing. I think because we're talking about merch, it doesn't have to be a tangible item.
It
It can
doesn't.
be whatever you want it to be.
It doesn't. So look, I was having this conversation with a young lady last night. I think it was like 2 nights ago, and she has like she has like a skincare line, and we were talking about how can she utilize an NFT in that realm. So I don't want to give away all of the gems I gave her. If that's something people want to learn, you can tap into the crypto mentorship that I have. But I will tell you this: people need to start to consider. Listen, sell somebody something that's limited that only they will have any kind of access to once you sell them this token. Let's just talk about meetups. If I did a meetup as an artist, and the only way that you could attend this meetup in this secret location is if you had an NFT and had to verify it at the door. Just think if J. Cole did something like that for like his dollar in a dream tour. Only if you had like the NFT, which at the time he sold for $1, can you come and attend this concert for free. What that does is it starts raising the value of the NFT so that if somebody wants to see J. Cole in that space, and you want to sell them your NFT, you can just resell them the NFT. Literally, you could just like do that. And now that someone might pay 500 for that NFT, like, wow, you got this for $1. I would totally like to tap in. Um, feel me? So there's a lot of potential for where it can go, selling access to certain things, selling, listen, putting your clothing line on like an NFT, having certain particular items that like you sell that will only, what I'm saying, it's verified on the NFT on the blockchain. So when you want to resell it, they can prove it. Just like they're doing with watches right now, they're doing with other like super expensive things. Let's just say if Loner like Supreme wants to start doing something similar, it's something that we need to consider. Like there are so many ways to get to the bag, and not only get to the bag, but see tremendous growth. I'm sick and tired of artists chasing streams, bro. I'm sick and tired of artists chasing how to get on Spotify. Oh, let me upload my stuff to SoundCloud. You're not benefiting anything from that. Someone's listening to your music a little bit, and then it ends. It ends right there. What comes after that? Nada. Nada. So we got to show the people like, hey, there's ways to get it done. Look at Solana, very cheap way
look.
to launch NFT.
Digital is the answer. I can't tell you how many just in the last month, how many people hit me up. They're like, oh, or like I'll be talking to them or see a post about it, right? And they're saying, oh, I need merch done, or I need something made like digital artwork, or I need recording or mixing services, right? We got it all on digital. We literally got
it all on digital. Digital's the marketplace. We're connecting all of this together, whether it's merchandise, once you're mixing and mastering done. I had somebody send me a message too, like, hey, I can get my stuff mixed and mastered on digital too, right? I actually had someone say, hey, my boyfriend is an engineer. Can he sell his services on digital shop? I said, of course he can. Because that's what digital is for. Of course he can. You make merchandise? Come on digital. You have a clothing brand? Come on digital. It's bringing the creative space in with the business development space.
Artists a chance to be able to put themselves on.
Put yourself on and grow. We're simply an engine.
Okay, $5.99. What does that get you on digital for $5.99 a month?
You said all right. Let me break down the membership. $5.99. You can sell virtual products, physical products, bundle them together, create custom merchandise, have a whole online store for you that's going to rank well, gives you access to tons of other vendors to create your own clothing brand.
And there's already users on, right? We got traffic regularly, right?
We have traffic, regular traffic, sales come in, and you get a whole support team that answers your customers' questions. Oh, not only that, you can actually have affiliate sellers, meaning that people can actually sell products for you on digital. Oh my goodness, bro. It gets too crazy.
So wait, you're saying I don't even gotta set up a store?
No.
If I don't want to.
No, you
I
really
can just
don't.
use one of the stores that's already on there.
Yeah. Yeah. And
somebody that already has all the equipment knows how to do it.
Yo, there's so many features, bro. I don't even know like how to
And
even
I got one more question though.
Yeah.
So the same dashboard, right, that I use to sell my stuff on there. Do I get that for $5.99?
Yeah.
So all those tools, dang.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, bro.
There's a lot in there.
There's a lot in there, and there's a lot coming.
$5.99? What's that? 6 times 12? What's that? 50? No. $72 a year?
72 comes with about $71 and change. Man, I'm not gonna say too much, man. I'm not gonna say too much, man. Just a lot of people are not taking advantage of what they could be taking advantage
Well,
of.
it took me a little while to get there, but I got there.
I'm about to actually yeah. So I don't want to do a whole walkthrough right now.
Nah, bro. But I just had to ask because like realistically though, like that's not much, bro. That's like if you got money to buy tracks or you got money to record yourself, like that's one.
If you got money for weed, if you got money
for weed, you got money for digital. Real shit though.
If you got money for weed and you don't have money for your career, I'm questioning what you're doing. You have a dashboard where you can track your sales, see your analytics, see what's selling well, see where people are coming from as they're coming to your platform or to your shop to buy things. So you got money for weed, you got money for fake views, you got money for fake likes, but you don't got money to actually monetize from your brand for $5.99. What are you doing?
Literally, like oh my God, it's literally endless.
And let me make a clear distinction right now. Clear distinction. Digital.com is the streaming platform. You could go on there, stream all the music. Digital.shop is where the artists are selling their physical products. It is the same platform, just two different sites. Doesn't matter. You can still sign up. Digital.com is free. Digital.shop starts at $5.99 per month, and you literally can be on the same tier as anyone. You have all the access to things to grow your brand, grow your artistry. You can sell events, digital tickets, merchandise, subscriptions. Ooh. Yeah. Man, look, man. They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready, man. But we're growing steadily. The people that are on digital are growing.
Well, we just gotta keep showing them what it is.
Yeah, bro. It's like getting hit with a Tyson. Just oh man, he just caught me with that. I didn't know I could do all that. Yeah, it's that time, bro. We're like I'm gonna keep saying we're in the age of the creator, bro. It's for the creator to take advantage. Look. Let's use you as a prime example, right? You've always been a producer. You've always been an engineer. In the past year, what have you became from being introduced to digital, bro?
Well, I make merch now.
You make merch now. You're building a brand.
I'm building a brand.
Just got your first order today, by the way, bro. Like you didn't even mention that.
Yeah.
Just got your first order today, bro. Yo.
Nah, but I've always liked clothes, and it just gives me the freedom now to where I can try that out. Literally, I can get a design that I like, anything. If I got the materials to do it, I could sell one. I could literally sell one. An ultra rare, you know what I mean? One of a kind.
Yo, wait till we get you
I
on
have some food
board.
stains on it, but
Wait till we get you on board with an NFT, bro. I
no,
think you're
wait till
gonna
I
love
get
that.
busy with it. Wait till I get busy with this embroidery shit.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. See, I can't even find my embroidery stuff, but and
But
we have an
I was
embroidery
talking to
guy.
Ralph today, bro. Or not today. I texted him yesterday, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, have you ever, because I want to get his brand. I want him to make me a custom sweatsuit. And I'm like, yo, have you ever like printed on the hoodie pocket? Because I think that would be fire to have the Soli assets right there on the hoodie pocket. You feel me? And then I was also thinking like, yo, I could like unstitch the hoodie pocket and get a random pattern of different fabric, and I could stitch it on myself, honestly.
I feel like when people get introduced like merch, it's like getting introduced to the drug game, bro. Literally, like that's how I feel sometimes when I'm
Like you can
touching
literally do
clothes.
whatever you want.
When I'm bagging up merchandise, I feel like I'm bagging up product, bro. Like it like brings me back to
You got
college
Ace
days.
going out, you got
Yeah,
ounces going out.
it brings me back to college days when I was bagging up weed, bro. Like, I swear to you, I'm like, yo, I feel like I'm bagging up product. Obviously, this is a different time, but I'm just like, yo, like this is
Nah, but it's
so
a hustle.
addictive. It's so
Merch is a
addictive.
hustle. Merch is a hustle, and you gotta be smart. Look, I'm not gonna
I
lie.
love the game. I
I
love the
messed up the
hustle.
first.
I
I
love the
messed up
game.
the first. When I did the vinyl, I messed up the first print. I put the shiny side up. I keep doing that.
Takes time.
You
Takes
know.
time.
But I
Sometimes
was
you
like,
do
wait
it.
a minute, this is something ain't right, because like I put it in, it was working right the first time. I'm like, wait a minute, something ain't right. This is all went a little too easily this time.
Man, there was once upon a time I had a whole lot of stem in the baggies, bro. I'm just saying, man. There was once upon a time I had a whole lot of stem in the baggies. I messed up a couple clothes, man. What? Yo, some people even think the fact that some people even gave me a chance and kept buying Love More stuff when they'd be strengthening the wash or ripping on them is crazy to me.
Look, I have a few pieces that have done that, but I kept them anyway because they're good undershirts. Like they're still quality clothes.
Love, bro. And then we just got better, man. The merchandise is way better.
Look,
It's getting better
you
and better.
know, you know,
Snap.
it must be like a guy thing, right? We hold on to our t-shirts and our underwear, and so they ain't like until they ain't got no part left, just thread. Like there's no
Hell yeah,
shape.
bro. Workout in it. I ain't gonna lie, man. I work out in a lot of my. If I'm doing anything day to day, like just going somewhere, which you know what, that's why I think Love More gear is so good because it's something you can wear when you're active. It's like it's not like active wear, but it's active
No, no,
wear.
no, no, look. If you're not thinking of it already, next spring, next summer, I hope to God I see a Love More Athletics.
What, bro? We're already working on that, bro.
Like I hope I see that dropping next spring, next summer. Like,
Got a couple athletes that's about to get that sponsorship.
y'all.
Do Love More. Couple boxers, couple basketball players. We in the
We
works.
gotta get the female. We gotta get the female athletes in there too.
We in the works, bro. We are in the works. This is. I'm just. Man, I'm just trying to show people how to brand build. Feel me? But I gotta cover my eyes real quick. Like, man, I'm just trying to show people how to brand build, man. You gotta just, you feel me? You gotta think about it. You really gotta plan it out. Gotta plan it out. But just know it's gonna be a good year. A lot of good music coming, a lot of good merch coming, a lot of good plans coming, a lot of good games in the crypto world coming, a lot of updates coming to digital. Everything's falling in place perfectly, bro. Perfectly. Perfectly. But man, I want to show some love to some of the people that's on digital actually. Now that we, talking about it, there's a lot of artists that's on digital, uploading their music. I do want to do something where I like, dedicate.
Hold on. You're coming back.
Yeah, can you hear me?
I hear you now, but you're still frozen.
Yeah, I don't know what just happened, bro. I think like my internet went out or something. Yep.
Ah, he's back.
I don't know what the hell happened, but I hope everything
Ghetto
we
Rats
just
Wi-Fi or something.
I hope everything we just recorded went through.
You should
But
check that because otherwise that's gonna be heartbreaking.
I listen. I'm gonna check it right now, bro. But I mean, like, we gonna end it here off anyway, bro. So I think the podcast is already like an hour long, so that's perfect. Yo, bro,
Yeah.
good talks, man. Yo, Eric, bro, let's do it, bro. Let's do it, bro. The world is ours now, bro. Let's just take advantage, man.
I
Take advantage. Yo, bro, you did not say that shit confidently at all. He's like, all right.
Nah, bro, because I wanted to talk to you about something.
All right, hold on.